The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next 2 weeks tease that major drama's on the way. During the week of February 10th to 14th, Theo Vanderway will find out Summer Newman and Kyle Abbott made love. It won't be long until he takes that info to Lola Abbott. He'll be fired up enough to push Theo against society's kitchen freezer and kiss him. Lola will hint that she'd like a hookup as well, but Theo will turn down the chance for now. He'll seem frustrated with himself for doing it, but he has to be smart about this. Waiting is better than rushing into bed with Lola and having her regret it. Meanwhile, Sharon Newman will try to stay positive despite the terror of her first chemo treatment. Later, it looks like Sharon will start to battle some of the typical side effects. Sharon will have a hard time accepting that this is her new normal, but she'll press on and prove she's a fighter. Next, Jack Abbott will do his best to help Billy Abbott. He'll have a plan that he probably thinks will help Billy regain control of his life, but it's only going to feel like Jack's controlling Billy. This plan of Jack's won't turn out well, so he'll be back at square one. Billy will turn his attention to Amanda Sinclair instead, who'll appreciate more of Billy's help. She's dealing with a lot right now thanks to Ripley Turner's decision to appear in Genoa City. Over with Adam Newman, he'll head to Vegas to meet with Risa Thomas. What Adam won't realize is that Chance Chancellor's coming, too. Risa will be uneasy when Chance shows up out of the blue, but Adam will vouch for him. Once they're all talking in Vegas, it'll become apparent that Chance and Adam had a pretty close bond at one point. Of course, Adam had no memory and was living as Spider at the time. During this meeting, a waitress will plant a listening device for Phyllis Summers. It turns out Phyllis will hear all the dirt back at the Grand Phoenix, so she won't even have to make the trip. The bug will do the hard work for her. There'll be talk about a woman, presumably the mystery woman who's been off the grid and then back to ask questions. This woman will be curious about her missing husband and the cash he stashed. Risa will fill Adam and Chance in on this woman, but there's far more to the story. Phyllis will hear exactly what Chance and Adam have been trying to hide, so she'll have quite the bomb in her hands. During the week of February 17th to 21st, Phyllis will work toward payback. That'll probably come through the Vegas secret and whatever Phyllis has planned. You can bet it'll involve some serious damage eventually. Until then, Chelsea Lawson will be stunned by Adam's bold move. Will that be something positive like a proposal or negative like a preemptive strike against Phyllis? Either way, Chelsea will be left reeling. Other Young and the Restless spoilers say Jill Abbott will try to keep Billy's mind occupied. She'll give him a project to work on, but Billy may be more worried about Amanda. Y&R fans can expect some serious trouble for the cagey attorney, but she'll try to climb out of it. Perhaps Billy will step up to pitch in again. Other Young and the Restless spoilers say Nikki Newman will host an amazing gala. Everyone will be dressed to the nines atop of the tower. It'll be a 3-episode celebration to honor Newman Enterprises' 50th anniversary, but it'll mainly be about celebrating Eric Braeden's 40 years on Y&R. Noah Newman will return just in time along with Victor's first wife, Julia Newman. Victor's brother, Matt Miller, will also be on hand, so it'll be fun having some different characters back in the mix. This party will definitely come with some surprises, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers document that Lola Abbott is devastated by the sudden end to her marriage. Kyle Abbott's highly controversial decision represents what he's calling his true feelings. Theo Vanderway has been cited on many occasions as being self-involved and unfeeling. Now, cousin Kyle, who led that smear campaign against Theo, faces the scorn of many for having so crudely dumped his wife who he just married last year. Competitive cousin battle persists. Kyle was infuriated that Theo would not let him alone. This revealed cousin tried to sabotage Cola's wedding using Zoe Hardesty as a vindictive wedding crasher accomplice. But the attempt to expose a past bad night in New York, which included Kyle and Theo dropping Zoe at the hospital after she had passed out, resulted in nothing. Mr. and Mrs. Abbott completed their nuptials and Theo looked petty. Later, Zoe's revenge act saw her spike the punch bowl at the opening of the Grand Phoenix Hotel. Her arrest followed, with Theo realizing he'd gone too far in proclaiming that he needed to reform. But Kyle wasn't having none of it. Kyle revival is suspicious. Summer Newman has clearly been pining for Kyle for quite some time. However, she was willing to give Theo an opportunity. But when Summer pumped the brakes on what she thought was Theo's request that they live together, Johnson's character backed off and then ended what was actually their casual relationship. That set Summer free to express her latent feelings for Kyle. Jabo's business meeting in San Francisco, California, proved to be the scene of Cola's complete and stunning undoing. Upon his return to Genoa City, Wisconsin, Kyle surprised the audience, but not his wife, in saying that he still loved Summer. Cola's split is sad and risky. It's sad to see a young, vivacious couple, who added to each other's lives, reach what feels like a totally premature end. Soap fans rank with the most passionate of any group of devotees in all entertainment genres. So, it's natural that they are questioning the logic of writing Miller and Cale apart. The gamble appears to be that Johnson's push as a major player within the cast warrants repairing Miller and King, who admittedly did project frenetic energy during their time working as Skyle. It's also a gamble to alter the upbeat outlook that Lola had. That seems likely to happen with her marriage ending, a divorce and the transition to a potential relationship with Theo, which would pit Leo against Skyle. But time will be needed to see if initial doubt about this storyline shift bears out as right.